Thank you. Please be seated. I would now like to invite the Honourable Howard Quayle, MHK, and still our Chief Minister, to open this year's 2021 HE Awards ceremony.
Well, good evening, honourable guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, graduands. And before you think I've been affected by my stroke, you are graduands until you receive your certificates, and then you become graduates. And I have to say how lovely it is to be able to be with you all tonight, and to welcome to our University College's Higher Education Awards for 2021. It's been the highlight of my career coming here every year. I've never missed one to come and support you all in the amazing work that you've all enabled over the years to take your careers forward. Now, each year we see the number of you reaching your goals and gaining your high levels, qualifications rise, and this year is no exception. The number of students studying at UCM has almost doubled in the last 5 years, and the quality of your achievements, in part, has inspired that growth. Now, this is my final year of attending this event as the Ireland's Chief Minister. I think I was introduced as an MHK, but I'm no longer MHK, but I'm still the Chief Minister. But it's an event that does make me immensely proud to be standing here before you today. The graduates here today, and myself in a way, are embarking on a new chapter in our lives. So it's fitting that maybe my last official function today should be with yourselves as we embark in the next chapter of our lives. And I think it's important, over the years when I give some of my political speeches, I like to use Latin phrases. I was a dreadful Latin scholar, but some of them stick in your mind. And I've always had one, qui non proficit deficit, which roughly translates, and I apologise to any Latin scholar on my pronunciation. If you don't advance, you lose ground. And in life, we should always be looking at improving ourselves, doing things better, because otherwise we'll be overtaken by other people who have advanced and they make ground and you lose ground. So I think it's incredibly poignant that we reflect on the hard work and the sacrifices that everyone here getting an award has made to enable themselves to move on and go forward in their lives. And I am incredibly proud, and I'm sure your families are all very proud of what you've achieved. So without further ado, I would like to officially open this year's awards, and I look forward to an evening that recognises and celebrates your amazing achievements. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Chief Minister. And if I can invite the Chief Minister to actually begin the presentation of our awards tonight. The first awards are to Isle of Man residents who have graduated in the UK but are joining us tonight to celebrate their achievements. So if I could ask you to present the awards, thank you, Minister. So achieved at the Arts University in Bournemouth, a BA Acting for Stage and Screen, I beg your pardon, for a foundation degree in early years, Beth Swain. With a BA Honours in History and Heritage from the University of Chester, but who actually studied with UCM, James Holmes. BA Honours in Criminology from the University of Hull, Sarah Watterson. From the University of Lancaster, with BSc Honours degree in Psychology, Maya Corlett. And the BSc Honours in Computer Science, Cameron Scott. From the University of Liverpool, a Doctorate of Education, Kristen McCartney. Masters in Engineering, Aerospace Engineering, Oliver Brown. And achieving her PhD in Archaeology, Stacey Astle. And from Liverpool John Moores University, with a Master of Engineering, Civil Engineering and Construction Management, Carl Evans. And through the Open University, achieving a BA Honours in Modern Language Studies and English with English and Spanish, Derek Lyon. And a BSc in Psychology with Counselling, Erica Kelly. Achieving an MSc in Prostate Cancer Care from Sheffield Hallam University, Jacqueline Ann Nixon. From St Mary's University, with an MSc in Strength and Conditioning, Andy Watson. from Swansea University with MA in International Security and Development, Jasmine Cowan. And for the University of Lincoln, achieving a BSc Chemistry for Drug Discovery and Development, Connor Atkinson. We'll now commence the UCM awards for the evening. Achieving their Higher National Certificate in Administration and Information Technology, Kushlan Kenya. Achieving a Higher National Certificate in Computing and Digital Technologies, Nathan Evans. And Lewis Fisher. And Chloe Sampson. Gaining their Higher National Certificate in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Emily Corkish. And Scott Moffat. Achieving a Higher National Diploma in Engineering, Savannah Gunnell. Fraser Heckinson. And George Skidmore. And gaining their a Foundation Diploma in Art and Design, Sally Ann Nevaeh Oceana. And that concludes the first batch, should I say, of graduates for this evening. We're just now going to move on to another part of our Higher Education Awards, which is the introduction of our 2021 UCM Honorary Fellow. The UCM Honorary Fellow Scheme, which we initiated in 2017, recognises individuals who have actively contributed to the work of UCM, and we hope will continue to do so. But to introduce our Honorary Fellow for this year and to also give us a bit of an update on what he's done this year is our 2020 UCM Honorary Fellow, Dr. Peter Edge, who is actually in Oxford, so he has prepared a video introduction for this year's Honorary Fellow.
It's been a real pleasure to contribute to the development of the UCM research strategy, which was launched last month. It marks a significant moment for UCM, as in close partnership with its strategic partner, the University of Chester, it aims to develop research capacity to address Manx needs. And I'd like to stress that increased research capacity in the Isle of Man can make a real-world difference. While UCM Fellow, I was very pleased to be appointed to the Council of Ministers Emergency Advisory Group. And one of the real pleasures of working in the EAG has been benefiting from a tremendously diverse range of expertise, including that of my predecessor as UCM Fellow, Dr. Rachel Glover. I have been working with colleagues at UCM on joint research proposals, seeking to bring in resources allowing us to explore pressing topics of shared interest. We learnt last month that one of these projects, Women of Manx Politics, is to be funded by Culture Vannin. This will allow Katrina Mackay of UCM and myself and Alex Powell of Oxford Brookes to work together to explore the experience of women standing for and being elected to Tynwald. We are hoping to present our final report in early 2023, but we'll be sharing our findings as we go, including through UCM events. I'd now like to move forward and introduce the 2021 UCM Honorary Fellow. Khalil Gibran wrote, "Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing strife." Confucius, slightly less reliably, is reported as regularly saying that music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without. There will be few of us who would deny the value, power and joy of music, but few have dedicated themselves to realising that as much as UCM's 2021 Honorary Fellow. For 25 years, Dr. Peter Littman has played, written and directed, and perhaps most significantly educated others in music. This has involved work in the university sector, at Glyndŵr, Roehampton University and the University of Kent, and as the Church of England's Director of Music at St Martin's and St Paul's, Canterbury. As the Island's Director of Music and Organist, Peter has brought church music in the Isle of Man to a new level. The Isle of Man Cathedral now has a vibrant music department where there was none, which, and I quote, now equals what has come to be expected in the provincial cathedrals of England. The UCM Honorary Fellow Scheme recognises individuals who have actively contributed to the work of UCM and will continue to do so, and through their professional and personal achievements reflect the vision of UCM and the Isle of Man. It is not surprising then that UCM governing body has appointed Peter. Going forward, Peter has committed to acting as an ambassador for UCM, both on and off island, to conduct workshops for students with the music production courses, and more widely, and assist UCM's research and development programme. I present to you the 2021 UCM Honorary Fellow, Dr. Peter Littman.
Principal, Honorary Fellows, University staff, students and honoured guests. I feel truly humbled to receive this Honorary Fellowship from the University College, Isle of Man. And specifically to those students graduating this evening, I feel both honoured and privileged to be sharing in your special day. Well, you did it. You got there. I'm going to count to 3, and I want all students and fellow graduates to give the loudest of cheers. 1, 2, 3. And you got there through the most unusual and unprecedented of years. Thinking back to my own first graduation 22 years ago, I don't really remember very much. The one thing which does stand out in my mind was the university official stage whisper to me just before the handshake with the Chancellor. And I recall her saying, "Remember, it's 3 steps up and 2 steps down." They were, of course, talking about the platform specifically hired for the occasion. But somehow those words have always stuck with me. 3 steps up, 2 steps down. So by my reckoning, 3 steps up, 2 steps down will always leave you 1 step higher. But I think it should not be looked upon as a step above others, but a step for moving forwards, onwards and upwards, the beginning, the leap off. As Martin Luther King Jr. famously said, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. And that's my message to you this evening. Keep moving forwards, or even upwards, but keep the motion breathless. Be the entrepreneur of your own destiny, for this is just the beginning, the genesis of your career. What happens if you look backwards? Well, you fall down the stairs. So I challenge you to carve out your career and your own destiny, but also to pause a moment and look around you. As the great Renaissance master Michelangelo said, "My soul can find no staircase to heaven unless it is through the earth's loveliness." And it's that loveliness which is life. So recalling my own studies, I remember one of my organ professors saying to me early on, if you miss 1 day's practice, you will notice. If you miss 2 days' practice, the whole world will notice. It's that attention to detail that has focused my life, and I believe yours. Through your studies, you have garnered and perhaps even mastered the skills you need to embrace that career. Don't forget them, but build on them. This is not the end of your story. You see, I believe that universities are about the most important institutions in our society. They are the one place where art and truth have freedom, uninfluenced by the corporate, commercial and political times in which we live. Such institutions are rare and should be cherished, allowing their students to flourish. Consequently, to receive an honour from such a place should be, and I assure you, is well treasured. Thank you once again for this great honour.
Thank you, Dr. Littman, and welcome. The primary higher education partner of UCM for over 20 years has been the University of Chester. And before we make awards to those students who have graduated, we have a message from the Professor Helen O'Sullivan, the Pro Vice Chancellor and Provost at the University of Chester, who regrets could not be here this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Honoured guests, University College Isle of Man Chair of Governors, Principal and your colleagues, and most importantly to the graduates that we're here to celebrate, and to all of your family and friends. University of Chester and UCM have a very productive partnership for over 20 years now, and we're pleased that the partnership has been strengthened through UCM's recently launched HE strategy. Higher education is critical for the island's economy, and it's exciting to see the growth in students over recent years, as well as your plans to introduce new degree programmes. We're really proud to partner with an institution that shares our values and aims and that has such an outstanding record of results and achievements. Graduates, you don't need me to tell you that the last 18 months have been tough. All forms of education were profoundly disrupted by the pandemic, but I do think that your year has had a particularly difficult time. You only really had 1 year of normal study, and you knew what you were missing out on then when everything changed. To spend the best part of 2 years studying online without the social life and support that you previously taken for granted and still get such outstanding results is nothing short of a miracle. The resilience and adaptability that you've shown will be one of the positive outcomes from this time. We're really proud of you. So, I hope you really enjoy this celebration. All our very best wishes from Chester.
So I'd now like to invite the Chair of the UCM Governors, Mr. Bob Doughty, to present the next batch of awards. Gaining their Introduction to Education and Training certificate, Christopher Callow. Andrea Hurd. Amy Kelly. And Sam Tinian. Achieving a Certificate of Education, Patrick Garrett. And Alessandro Mazzotta. Achieving a BSc Honours in Accounting and Finance, Heather Black. Glory Beth Donegan. Nichols. Elise Tavia. And Catherine Inancio. Gaining a BA Honours degree in Business Management, Alexander Buchan. Aaron Gimblett. Olivia Galupova. Naomi Griffiths. Jerome Johnson. Rachel Cooley. Veronica Kubica. Alexander Hamilton. Chloe Moore-Priest. Lynn Patterson. start. William Snake. The BA Honours Business Management students would like to acknowledge one of their peers who sadly passed away in the first year of their studies. So tonight we remember Liam Arrowsmith. Achieving their BSc Honours in Computer Science, Fergus Coulter. Kyle Cross. Michael Williamson. And Vasilin Mitev. Gaining a BSc Honours in Cybersecurity, Joseph Cowan. Freddie Crane. Niall Fossey. earning a BA Honours in Visual Communication through Digital Media, Kieran Brennan. Tony Brown. Jack Cannon. Callum Mason. Kira Masterson. Ashton Coulson. And Leanne Sainsbury. Important to get it right. Achieving their BSc Honours in Public Health, Ellie Barker. Victoria Beavis. Ashley Coleman. Karen Zaley. Ayla Miller. And Megan Wright. Achieving a foundation degree in science for outdoor leadership and sports coaching, Lucy Connors. And their BA Honours degree in Sport Event Management, Eleanor Davies. And achieving their MA in Strategic Leadership and Management in Early Years, Tina Moore. Thank you, Mr. Robert Downey, Chair of the UCM Governors. I'd now like to invite Teresa Cope. We're very lucky to have Teresa here tonight, the Chief Executive Officer of Manx Care, who will present awards to those students who have gained their qualifications at the Kildare Training Centre. Achieving their Bachelor of Nursing Honours degree, adult, Caitlin Agnew. Kirsty Allen. David Corran. Amy Pringle. Rachel Miller. Jairen O'Mahony. Devon Patterson. Olivia Perry. Achieving their Bachelor of Nursing Honours degree in Mental Health, Emma Haswell. Jordan Hogan. Isabel Jagus. Rebecca McLaughlin. Susanna Pilling. Achieving a DSc Honours in Specialist Practice Community Nursing, District Nursing, Michelle Moore. Achieving their BSc Honours Specialist Community Public Health Nursing in School Nursing, Rebecca Jeffrey. Sharman Yamar. Gaining a postgraduate diploma, specialist practice community nursing, district nursing, Annabelle McLean. And Gemma Williams. Achieving a postgraduate diploma, specialist community public health nursing, school nursing, Phoebe Cowell. And Isabel Hassan. Achieving their postgraduate diploma, specialist community public health nursing and health visiting, Charlotte Hanbidge. Shannon Hill-Priest. And Alexandra Walls. Achieving their V300 non-medical prescribing program at level 6, Samantha Mackenzie. And awarded the V300 non-medical prescribing program at level 7, Jennifer Brew. And Marky Chestnut. Anne Corkle. Many thanks to Teresa Cope, CEO of Manx Care, for completing the presentation of our graduate awards this evening. But there's more. Every year we ask the leaders of our undergraduate and postgraduate programs to nominate a student for the Higher Education Student of the Year. On placements, she exhibited, the clue, outstanding professionalism and has now commenced work as a full-time registered mental health nurse and is already described as an excellent addition to the nursing profession. I'd like to ask the UCM Principal, Jo Pretty, to present to the 2021 Higher Education Student of the Year, Isabel Jagus. Congratulations, Isabel. Now shortly we'll have an opportunity to applaud the graduates as they leave the hall and really send them off in the style they deserve. And at that time I'll be asking the guests to remain in the hall for about 5 minutes, because we always take a really super photograph of all our graduates on the staircase in the foyer, and it basically just helps if you stay in here and let us do that before you start your celebrations. But before that, we've got a special guest who is amongst us and is quite a character. So I'm actually going to let the introduction for this special guest to occur without me even saying the name.
Howard, how wonderful it is to see you alive and walking. I don't think many people here can possibly understand the burden of responsibility that you hold when you're a First Minister in that once-in-a-100-year crisis where there are no sure guidelines to follow, there is no precedent to be set, and you're surrounded by everyone who claims to be an expert on everything from pandemics to space travel or whatever it is. Well done, sir. Thank you. Principal, thank you. Having distinguished academics all, my congratulations to you for bringing on these wonderful young people and teaching them the basics, and to all those parents who've invested all that time and effort and love. You know, the damnable thing about being a parent is your child will never understand how much you love them until they become a parent themselves, by which time you're probably well into your senility, and it doesn't make any difference anyway then. But it's really the graduates that I want to address this little bit of advice to. First of all, congratulations on this day and what it means and represents. I'm now going to tell you how you can make your life absolutely successful. If you follow this advice, I promise you, there is no limit to what you can do. So do listen. Now let's start from the beginning. Nervousness, shyness. If I come up here and go, oh my God, there's all these people out here, and they're all looking at me and they're thinking, gosh, isn't he old? Gosh, he can't stand up straight anymore. Oh, he's not as big as we thought he was. He's not as small as we thought he was. And look at that suit. It might have been 25 years ago, but now. If I start thinking like that, then I am paralyzed. I cannot address it. I am shy. You are judging me, and that scares me. And you will find that in every meeting that you ever go to, in every job interview you go to, and it will bug you all your life unless you learn this one trick. Instead of me being afraid of you and shy of you, I assume that you are all shy people and you are afraid of talking to me. Now when I do that, I have to fall back on the oldest principles of all. What we learned at our mother's knee and what Mummy and Daddy taught us. Basic good manners. Now, how do we apply that? Let me show you. When I'm thinking about you, my job is to make you feel comfortable. If I can make you feel comfortable, then any fluff I make doesn't matter. If I come on all cold and frightened and go, you're embarrassed. You know, you want to get out of here quickly. But if I come on and can make you feel comfortable, then it doesn't matter if I forget my point. Then I can go, now what was it I need to say? And, oh yes, I can do that. You can get over it. And the great trick of success in life is making people around you feel comfortable. Making strangers feel comfortable. And that comes down to basic good manners. Looking at them. Just doing simple things like saying, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Now for those very shy ones among you, and I could detect that there were a few, just in the way you walked up. It's very hard to do that. The basic thing we have to teach our children to do is to learn to say good morning, good afternoon to strangers. Of course, you know, there will be some strangers when you'll say good morning, and they will go and look at you, and you will shrink down to that size. That's where the challenge is. The next time you see them, you say good morning. Good morning. The 20th time you say good morning to them, they will go, good morning. The 23rd time they will say, good morning. The 25th time they'll say, good morning. Why do you always say good morning? And you will have one victory. If you learn nothing else from this meeting, take away this thing. If you can make people feel comfortable around you, in your job, in your workplace, in your life, there is no limit
to your success. I guarantee this. I guarantee. Because there may be people who are brighter than you, better qualified than you, more able than you. But if you're the person that people come to because they feel comfortable around you, you will out-achieve them. It's just one of those things in life, I'm afraid. So whatever you do, no matter how shy you are, tomorrow morning when you get up, go out and say to a total stranger, good morning, good afternoon, or don't even worse, don't more than that, say, my word, that grey really suits you. I got different types. It doesn't matter. Make the human contact, because humans are what will determine your success and your happiness in life. That's really all I come to say. But just remember this. If you learn to make a stranger feel comfortable and practice that and grow that, there is nothing, there is no limit to what you will achieve. God bless you all the best.
Thank you very much to John. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, good evening. John has made me so comfortable, I've actually prepared quite a few words of wisdom for you that I was going to share with you this evening, but I don't need to, because I think everything has been said. I'd like to thank all of our speakers for sharing their thoughts with you and their words of wisdom with you this evening. And I hope that you can take from that some of those snippets that you've heard and remember them as you go throughout your journey. So instead, I'm going to say the thank yous, so I get the nice job. So I'd like to thank all of the friends, family, parents, and all of the people around you that have helped you on your way over the last 2 or 3 years in your journey. I would also like to thank all of our staff who have worked tirelessly to help you, and all of our staff and colleagues here who have put on this wonderful event for you. I would like to thank very much our Chief Minister for coming to every single graduation during his tenure as Chief Minister. And obviously to John and to that one, that shows that he has prioritised you, our young people of the island, our young adults, and our people that are going to drive the island forward. So thank you. And now for the close of this evening. So I'd like to say well done, a very big well done to all of you. You've worked very hard and you deserve everything that you have here this evening. And I know that many of you would like to go out and paint the town red, so we won't hold you up too much longer. Before I actually pass back to Gail to close off and lead us out of the room this evening, could I have the loudest cheer you've got for everybody in this room?
Lovely island of ours is complete without a rousing rendition of the Manx national anthem. So you will sing it. And we have John Struthers to do it in the best way possible from Ellendown Pipes to pipe the Manx national anthem. Please be upstanding. UCM lecturers and Kildare lecturers line the aisle, because in a moment we're going to send these guys off in style.